overnight lending rate. Great news for clients in a variable rate mortgage or a home equity line of credit. What that means is the overnight lending rate is just the rate that banks use to chat with each other. Okay, so when we're seeing those numbers on the headlines today, that is not a mortgage rate that's available to clients. It is just how banks lend money back and forth to each other. So yeah, that's great news for variable rates and home equity lines. Doesn't necessarily remain in the clear though yet, because right now what we're following is what's happening in the States. So America got a new chair of the U.S. Federal Reserve, and he is not really giving us any guidance on what's going on with the bond yields or fixed rates. I think that's going to be a case by case, and the market is going to adjust as we get every inflation report and every employment report. Canadian mortgage rates are heavily influenced by the bond yields, and that really follows what's going on with the U.S. economy. So here in Canada, we have a little bit of a mixed headline because headline inflation is still higher than what we want to see. However, the Bank of Canada is focusing on that core inflation, which is when we remove energy prices, and they're looking to be around 2%, which is kind of where we're hovering right now. But unemployment numbers are rising, and we're seeing a rise in part-time jobs and a loss of full-time jobs, not what we want to see for our economy, and that is showing us signs of slowing down. So right now, the Bank of Canada decided to hold its rates, but there's a lot of moving pieces that could impact mortgage rates, okay? So bottom line, if your mortgage is up for renewal, let's get talking now. You can start 6 months ahead of time. If you're thinking about moving or buying a house, get your numbers in, do your pre-approval. You can hold on to mortgage rates for 120 days. And we can talk about whether going fixed or variable makes more sense. We're seeing a pretty good discount on a lot of variable rates right now. And variable rates right now are lower than fixed rates. So it's something to talk about. Every situation is different. That's why it's so important to be working with an expert that's just going to guide you through the process and focus on what's best for you and your family. Hey, I'm Lara Rockefeller, and I help everyday Canadians like you with their mortgage.